Would I be the a-hole if I called ahead to ask the bridal boutique to not let my sister-in-law try on wedding dresses at my appointment? I, 25 female, am worried that I might be a bridezilla. My soon-to-be sister-in-law, Brianna, is planning to use my appointment to try on dresses. Okay. She's already married, but did not have a big wedding. When I invited her to my appointment, she started talking about trying on dresses to convince her husband to renew their vows. Make your own appointment, dude. She said her mom, who is also coming to my appointment, could take pictures and send them to her husband. Now, I'm not someone who needs everything to be about me all the time. However, I would appreciate being the main focus of my own bridal appointment. Yeah. It's one thing if you're like, oh yeah, like try on a dress, like whatever. But like she just literally just made that decision for you. Why can't she just make her own appointment? I'm sure you'd be happy to go support her. I don't want to have to maneuver around Brianna while trying on dresses for my big day and have everyone's attention split between the two of us. Yeah, no. This sounds super messy and weird. And logistically kind of difficult as well. Like imagine you're kind of like sharing the mirror and she like wants like her turn to like go and stand in front of the mirror and try on the shoes and like you have to switch. No, like the fact that she even thinks that this is okay is a little weird. It's one thing if you offer and say, you know, by all means try on a dress, but it's an entirely different thing for her to assume that it's okay to try on wedding dresses at your wedding dress appointment. Besides that, I invited Brianna because I wanted her to be present on such an exciting day, and she won't be if she's focusing on her own dresses. That part too. Like you're inviting her because you also want her opinion on your dresses. Yeah, that makes sense. I understand Brianna wanting to try on dresses and renew her vows, but I feel like she should schedule her own appointment. You'd be correct about that. I only get an hour with my bridal consultant, and I don't want any of it wasted on finding dresses for Brianna to try on. I'm a very non-confrontational person, so I'm considering calling ahead and asking the boutique if they could shut Brianna down for me if she actually tries to use my appointment for herself. My friend and my sister both said I should call ahead, but I'm conflicted. So, would I be the a-hole if I called the bridal boutique to ask them to handle my sister-in-law if she tries to make my appointment about her? I mean, you could, like... You're not the a-hole if you do that. I just feel like this is an issue that's gonna keep happening. Like you kind of need to like put your foot down a little bit with this person. You could just kind of like make a joke about it, you know? Just point it out. Just be like, oh, so like, sorry, are you trying to make my bridal appointment about you? And just say like, listen, would love to support you. Would love to attend a fitting of your own. I really value your opinion and I want you to attend my dress appointment fully present and focused on me. Is that like a little bit, but that's okay. You are not a bridezilla by asking the appointment, since it's only an hour, be focused on you and not splitting time between a self-centered sister-in-law. Especially since the time would be split with someone already married. Yeah, I don't understand why. No, she's trying to make it about her, honestly. It's a little attention-seeking. Good Lord, I'd be laughing so hard at this attention-me behavior at someone else's dress appointment. Some well-meaning friend needs to shut that diva-like attitude down with a bug in her ear. Note, I might be slightly more confrontational about boundaries than OP. And to be honest, most shops would not allow it. They book appointments for a reason. So they have a room and an assistant for the bride and the bride only. It's not TJ Maxx. It's not really one of those things where there's just like a bunch of fitting rooms. I have been to wedding dress appointments that are like that, but most of them are like one room with chairs, one fitting room, and only space for one person to change at a time. And then maybe the assistants to go back there and help. So there ain't space for this person. And like, why the need to try on wedding dresses when she's already married? That's super weird. No, this is attention-seeking behavior for sure. And I do kind of think that like you can ask someone else to do it for you, but like I also think that you should put your foot down and set a boundary because this is a little not so. Call ahead. It's an appointment. You don't share it. Either she dominates your appointment or you put your foot down now and it doesn't continue through the rest of the planning. I agree. This OP, you have to stop this people-pleasing behavior now. I agree. Remaining silent or avoiding having these uncomfortable conversations with your future sister-in-law and mother-in-law to keep the peace never truly keeps the peace. You're essentially like letting them sort of walk all over you. I genuinely do think that you need to say something. So no, you would not be the a-hole, but you're kind of being an a-hole to yourself by not setting a boundary. I'm just saying that.